Good afternoon, dear beloved friends. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I think today our group will be very, very small because many people have already have plans with their loved ones. And some of them are at the monastery. But we're happy to connect with you. I see a very familiar face. Could you please unmute yourself and say something to see if the sound is working well?
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hi,
Greetings. Hello.
Friday.
Hello. Do you have your favorite tea with you? Oh, water?
Water.
Water, yes.
Coffee.
Coffee. You have your Thanksgiving cookie? We the monastery had a very nine dishes for lunch.
Oh,
I won't let you know how big my plate was for lunch. But after lunch, I felt very full. Yeah. Mr. Vũ Nghiêm, did you eat all 9 dishes? Did you? Yeah.
not everyone is commemorating, what is it called? Thanksgiving Day. I mean, those who are not in the United States, I don't know if it is also commemorated in other countries, but in mine it isn't. In mine it isn't.
So may I ask, I see that there's one friend from Philippines. Could you type in to let us know where you are currently? If you could type in where you are right now, that would be very helpful.
But who?
If you could type into the chat box where you are right now.
Me?
Boston. Yes, everybody, please.
Ah, okay. In the chat.
Germany. Oh my goodness. It's what, 11 o'clock over there right now?
Yes, 11 o'clock.
Portugal, that's also 11 o'clock.
No, 10.
10, okay.
10.
So we have one friend from Philippines, Boston, Germany, Alabama, Missouri, Atlanta, New York, Illinois, Portugal, Alabama, Atlanta, Georgia, from Michigan. And we're from Mississippi.
Yes.
And Oxford, Mississippi. Oh, wow. Wow, we are really all over. Wow.
Around the world.
All over the world.
Yes.
While we wait for more friends to join us, perhaps we can sing some song, and I'll introduce to you this very special person sitting next to me after we sing the songs. Because I want more people to know this person.
Okay.
Okay, so let me try to find the songs.
Beautiful microphone to MGM.
So it works?
No, it don't work.
Okay, dear friends, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. I will, please allow me to mute you all because when we sing, to avoid echo.
I can't read it.
Okay, I will make the text bigger so that it's easier for you all to see. Is that better? Uh-huh. If there's a song that you wish to sing, please just type in the chat box. We can start with the song number 12, In, Out, Deep, Slow. This song is like, it's a meditation song. And it goes like this. In, out, deep, slow, calm ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. You can sing it again and really come back to your in breath and out breath in the present moment. In, out, deep, slow, calm ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment. This song we can practice when we do sitting meditation. And the song number 17 is a great song for us to practice while walking meditation. The mind can go in 1,000 directions, but on this lovely path I walk in peace. With each step, a gentle wind blows. With each step, a flower blooms. The mind can go in 1,000 directions, but on this lovely path I walk in peace. With each step, a gentle breeze blows. With each step, a flower blooms. Whenever you do walking meditation and your mind is dispersed all over the place, just hum this song to yourself. To feel the gentle breeze and to see the flower blooms. And we can sing the song number 9. with the hand movements. So please do the hand movements with us. Yeah? And sing with us if you know this song. I like the roses, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, I like the twinkling stars when the sun goes down. Doobie 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 doo. I like the roses, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, I like the twinkling stars when the sun goes down. Doobie 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 doo. Okay. Thank you so much, dear Sister Vũ Nghiêm and dear friends, for singing with us. It seems now that everybody is in here. So I'd like to introduce to you. Sitting next to me is Sister Vũ Nghiêm.
Yes.
Sister True Universe. She was here from 2013, huh? When did you first come to Magnolia, sister?
2014.
And how long did you stay here?
And I stay here maybe 4 years and a half. And now I come back again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Just 4 months and a half.
And before that, she stayed at Diệu Trạm near the Wood Temple.
Yes.
So she was there while. So she was there when Thay was there. And we are very happy to have Sister Vũ Nghiêm back to Magnolia Grove Monastery. She is the first sister. She's the first sister that I see that there's something wrong with the connection.
Mhm.
Are you able to hear me okay, dear friends? On and off? Yes, because sometimes there is the disconnection and I see you all froze. Okay, so hopefully things will be okay later. Again, I share that Sister Vũ Nghiêm is the first sister that stay here for 4 years and then come back to Magnolia. This is to let her know her love for the monastery. She's a sister that would approach you and say hi to you when you first arrive to the monastery. She is not shy. She's quite friendly, and the lay friends feel easily connected with her. And I think that this is because she has a great compassion and great hospitality. Mississippi is known as the hospitality state. And she practices this very well in her daily life. And she's my we are roommates at the
Yes.
moment. Yeah, and she attends all the activities. If I miss an activity, I feel very bad because she's such a great model, and she loves to study, studious, diligent, and to be a very happy nun with a lot of enthusiasm and vitality in her daily life. And it's great to be surrounded with sisters who have that positive and optimistic energy to help the Sangha be more alive and grow stronger each day. Until,
Sister.
yeah. And my name is Sister Bội Nghiêm. By now, you know me already. May I ask how many of you are here for the first time? Yeah, just Sister Vũ Nghiêu. Okay. And one of our friends. And so the English translation of my name is Sister True Pearl. And I'm very happy to spend this special day. We call it a Thanksgiving Day. It is also a Native American Heritage Month. And Friday is a Native American Heritage Day. And we'll talk more about that later when I share. So now I would like to invite all of you to please sit upright. If you feel the need to lay down, to relax, please feel free to do so. As long as you are relaxing, that the muscles on your face are also at ease and relax. We can either close our eyes or open our eyes. And pay attention to whatever sounds you hear right now as a way for you to bring your mind back to the body. Know that you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. And you can place your hands gently on the abdomen, just to feel the rising of it when you breathe in, the falling of it when you breathe out. And Sister Vũ Nghiêm will invite 3 sounds of the bell.
Breathing in. I know I am breathing in. Breathing out. I know I am breathing out. In, out. Breathing in. I follow my in breath from the beginning to the end. Breathing out. I follow my out breath from the beginning to the end. I follow my in breath. I follow my out breath. Breathing in, I am happy with my in-breath. Breathing out, I feel calm with my out breath. Happy, calm. Breathing in, I nourish my gratitude every day. Breathing out, I smile with my seed of gratitude. Nourish, smile. Breathing in, I see my land ancestors present in me. Breathing out, I smile with my land ancestors. See land ancestors. Smile with land ancestors. Breathing in, I see my blood ancestors present in me. Breathing out, I see my blood ancestors are nourishing me. Blood ancestors presence in me, nourishing me. Seeing my parents in me, I breathe in. Smiling to my parents in me, I breathe out. Parents in me, smiling. Breathing in, I see my spiritual ancestors present in me. Breathing out, I see my spiritual ancestors are nourishing me. Spiritual ancestors present in me, nourishing me. Breathing in, my blood ancestors are breathing with me. Breathing out, I am grateful to my blood ancestors. Blood ancestors breathing with me. Grateful to blood ancestors. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. In, out. Dear community, the guided system meditation is the end now. Please open your eyes and massage your face, your whole body, and give everyone smile, your smiles. Thank you.
Dear friends, were you able to hear Sister Universe okay? Yeah. Okay, good. Good afternoon, dear respected Tay, dear beloved community. Are you able to hear me okay? Oh, wonderful. Mm. For those of you who live in the United States, we know that today is a very special day. It's called Thanksgiving. For those of you who don't know, it's a day where we express our gratitude to our beloved family, friends, Mother Earth. During the year, we are encouraged to practice expressing gratitude, but today is an awareness. It's a day for us to be more aware of that, to help us to remember that throughout the whole year. Maybe the question that I will ask you next is mostly relevant to our friends who are living in the US. And for those of us who don't feel the call to answer this question, it's also okay. We can sit, relax, enjoy the responses from our friends. I would like to ask for those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving in the past and now, this question: how has your Thanksgiving celebration changed over the years that surprises you? If you could type this in the chat box for others to read your responses. How has your Thanksgiving celebration changed over the years? And which one that surprised you the most? Perhaps in the past, you enjoy eating certain food on Thanksgiving Day, but now that no longer is your desire, that doesn't really bring you happiness like in the past, for example. One friend wrote, less food, less time. Could you elaborate on that? It is less an external event and now more an internal state. Yeah. Perhaps before we would go visit different people on this Thanksgiving Day, it would be a very busy day. But now is a day where we just want to focus more on ourselves, our well-being. Use this day as a chance to rest for some of us. Or how are you celebrating Thanksgiving now that is different than in the past? Maybe that question is easier to respond. The older I get, the less it is about food and more about family. Before we spend a lot of time preparing for the food, right? I no longer eat meat and prefer not to be around all that meat. The getting together is becoming smaller. It is sad. I feel more at peace and don't have to eat too much, but be still and talk to one person versus several and spend less time at the event. Yeah. Thank you for elaborating on that. I feel more at peace and don't have to eat too much, but be still and talk to one person versus several and spend less time at the event. So just by reading this response, you know that it's a day where we eat a lot. I learned to celebrate inside myself with personal enjoyments. Today, I am playing guitar and gathas. Gathas mean the short poems that help us to practice more deeply, like this cup of tea in my two hands. Mindfulness is held perfectly, body and mind dwelling in the here and now. That's one short poem. We call it Gatha. I no longer eat meat either. It's about appreciation and being with loved ones, closer to the heart. Find myself having a negative vibe toward all the meat eaters. And we hope that in the future, you will come to celebrate Thanksgiving at the monastery, to enjoy the vegetarian Thanksgiving meal. Thank you so much, dear friends, for your responses. When we talk about Thanksgiving, we often think about our family, getting together, eating delicious food. If you are a meat eater, you would eat turkey, ham, mashed potato with gravy. In the monastery, we also have tofu turkey, mashed potato and gravy, green beans casserole, bread. We also have Vietnamese noodle and salad, kale salad. And one friend is also writing that more family when I was younger. As more family members have passed, I appreciate them more and more. Also, I became vegan at about age 50, 20 years ago, and now find it difficult to even around food that contains animal products, etc. Thank you so much for sharing. Right now, we have about 65 friends at the monastery. They're having questions and responses in the big hall, while Sister Universe and I are sitting here with you. This day has been full of activities. We woke up at 5:30 we had guided seated meditation and the practice of touching of the earth. At 6:45 we had breakfast. 8:30 the whole Sangha enjoyed walking meditation. 9:30 a recorded Dharma talk by our teacher on the theme of how the short poems or gathas can help us to be more in the present moment, and the importance of taking care of our feelings, of our body, of our mental formations. And one of the greatest miracles of all is the miracle of being alive. And after that, we had a circle sharing on the topic of gratitude. And then Thanksgiving lunch together in the dining hall with candles lit up. And after lunch, everybody was invited to go for a rest or just enjoy some tea. And now a questions and response, dinner, and after dinner we have an optional total relaxation. So that's how we celebrate Thanksgiving at the monastery. That's it. It's another day of practice like a mindfulness day, but with more focus on the theme of gratitude. We know that the history of United States contain a lot of suffering and deaths. We know that any history of a country often contain that, also like Vietnam. In order for Vietnam to be where it is right now, many people have died. Many people sacrificed their lives, and also in the United States. Before the English people arrived in the United States, there were 8 to 10 million Native Americans, indigenous, live here on this land. There were 350 tribes, very rich in cultural, rich in beliefs, rich in diversity, rich in respect for Mother Earth, rich in harmony, rich in unity, rich in respect for others, and rich in help others. 8 to 10 million indigenous, 8 to 10 million Native Americans live in this land that was known as north of Rio Grande before it became the United States or became North America. Just like in Vietnam, the country was named differently than Vietnam hundreds of years ago, right, Sister Vũ Nghiêm? It was known as Văn Lang, right? Đại Việt. But now it's known as Vietnam. So just like North America, it was known as north of the Rio Grande when the Native Americans live here. And often when I was in school, Thanksgiving was like this. This is what I learned about Thanksgiving in high school. The settlers and the Native Americans came together and have a joyful meal as a way for the English people to express their gratitude to the Native Americans. It's a joyful day, a day to celebrate a togetherness. That is on the settler side, the colonists. But for the Native Americans, it is a day of mourning. It is a day of many people that were innocently perhaps killed. That's why in the United States, November is a Native American Heritage Month. And Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, is a Native American Heritage Day for us to raise the awareness of the Native American cultures and beauties, and also to recognize their suffering. This genocide that took place that killed about 8 million or more people. And that is the other side of history that I did not learn. And so it's a day for us to remember Thanksgiving, to remember our ancestors, land ancestors, blood ancestors, spiritual ancestors. And when we talk about ancestors, perhaps we don't know them, we haven't met them, and we will never meet them. But it doesn't mean that they are not in us or that they didn't have an impact in our life. If it wasn't for our ancestors, whether that is land, blood, or spiritual, we would not be here today. There are ancestors that when we think about, we are deeply grateful and proud to let others know that this is our ancestors. And there are ancestors that when we think about, we are ashamed, we are not very proud of, we are not very grateful because of the suffering that they have caused or the damage that they have done, of the harm that they have contributed. But they are our ancestors. And we are their continuation. That's why in this lifetime, we are determined to practice to water good seeds, seeds of compassion, of nonviolence, of gratitude, to end the cycle of violence in us, hatred, anger, jealousy in us. And we have that tool, and that tool is to come back to the present moment, to first be grateful to the things that we have and to the things that we don't have, to the people that we know and to the people that we don't know. Every day we take moments to be grateful. Then our happiness grows. Please don't underestimate the feeling of gratitude. If you would like to have good health, physical, mental, emotional, be more grateful. Just simplest things. Like when you drive, be grateful that your eyes can see. Be grateful to the drivers next to you that are driving mindfully. And when we go visit the doctors, they are there, the healthcare professionals, they're there to take care of us. And when we eat that piece of kale or carrot, be grateful to Mother Earth. And be grateful to the people that we have never met, and talk to them. Talk to them as if you are talking to your loved ones. And they are the people that make clothes for us, make cars for us to drive, make the train for us to sit on, make the glasses that we wear. We don't know these people. But the people that transmitted to us the DNA, cells, seeds, they are our parents, our grandparents, our great-great-grandparents. Be grateful to the places that we've never been to, whether that is the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, to the country that we wish to visit but we haven't had the chance to. Because we know that if we have a chance to go to that place, we really appreciate. Because it contains beauty, comfort. And be grateful to the people that have lived in this place thousands of years ago. Respect the nature, the Mother Earth. Not just the current people that are living here right now. Yes, we are encouraged to be in the present moment, but at the same time, to get in touch with our ancestors. That's why our practice is very rich and deep. So this month is Native American Heritage Month. Please go online and visit a website that let you know the native land of where you are. Like part of where we are living right now is on the native land of Chickasaw. And I was reading some information about this land, or the Chickasaw. And I'm very grateful to my ancestors that I've never met. And who say the Native Americans are not my ancestors? They are my ancestors. Even though I'm Asian origin, but I also consider the Native Americans as my ancestors because I'm living on this land right now. So I want to read to you a passage of Touching of the Earth that we read in the BIPOC retreat, the Black Indigenous People of Color retreat, a way to express our deep gratitude to the native, to the indigenous ancestors of ours. I will invite Sister Vũ Nghiêu to invite one sound of the bell, and we all could either, just sit beautifully and listen. In gratitude, I bow to this land and to all of the ancestors who made it available. I see that I am whole, protected, and nourished by this land and all of the living beings that have been here and made life easy and possible for me throughout all their efforts. I see all those known and unknown who have made this country a refuge for people of so many origins and colors by their talent, perseverance, and love. those who have worked hard to build schools, hospitals, bridges, and roads, to protect human rights, to develop science and technology, and to fight for freedom and social justice. I touch my Native American ancestors, you who have lived on this land for such a long time and know the ways to live in peace and harmony with nature, protecting the mountains, forests, animals, plants, and minerals. I am grateful for all the foods that you, our ancestors, have cultivated to nourish us today, and for the Iroquois' contribution to our system of government. I am in touch with the profound suffering of my Native American ancestors, genocide, displacement, racism, and separation from homeland, family, language, cultural, religion, food, dance, and songs. I deeply honor the bravery and leadership that has allowed our people to survive and thrive, and I am humbled by the brilliance of our cultural renewal and the resilience of our traditions and our deep generosity over the past 500 years. I see that you embody a multitude of talents, wisdoms, inspirations, skill, knowledge, realized and unrealized, recognized and unrecognized, encouraged and discouraged. I release our suffering to the earth and ask the earth, sky, water, and fire to help me transform it into wisdom and compassion. I aspire to respect, nourish, and transmit your medicine, humor, courage, dignity, clarity, compassion, art, cultural traditions of cooperation, selfless service to the community, and wise relations with all beings. I feel the energy of this land penetrating my body, mind, and soul, supporting and accepting me. I vow to cultivate and maintain this energy and to transmit it to future generations. I vow to contribute my part in transforming the violence, hatred, and delusion that still lie deep in the collective consciousness of this society, in all ethnic groups, so that the future generations will have more safety, joy, and peace. I ask this land for its protection and support. Thank you so much for your practice. When we talk about gratitude in Buddhism, we think of 4 types of gratitude, or 4 ways for us to, for a group of people of practices that we are grateful for. The first one is to be grateful to our parents who give us birth. Whether our relationship with our parents right now is pleasant or unpleasant, whether they have given us a lot of love or a lot of fear and anger, it is our practice to be grateful to them, because it is through them that we are breathing and living. And whether this is our blood parents or our adopted parents, we are grateful too. The second one is we are grateful to our teacher, our spiritual teacher. And that is the Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, Mother Teresa, Dr. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, I'm sorry, Mahagotami, the first bhikshuni, Thầy, our teacher, Pema Chodron, the Dalai Lama, Sister Chan Khong, or any other monastics that you had a chance to get in touch personally or through books that you read. It can be your science teacher, math teacher, English teacher, someone in your life that played that teacher role, that helped you to be more aware and to live more happily. Transmit their knowledge to you. And be grateful to them. A child can also be our teacher. Because there is a Buddha in a child. When my niece was here to visit, she and we spent some quality time together. She showed me the drawing that she made on the whiteboard. I asked her, what is this drawing about? And she showed me, oh, this is the earth. One side of the earth is not healthy. A lot of greenhouse gases. There are no trees. The other side, the earth is still healthy. There are trees. The sun is there. The oceans are still very green. And I asked her, so what can we do to have a healthier earth? And she said, don't litter. Don't litter. I said, yes, don't litter, but also use less plastic bags. Eat less meat or be a vegetarian. And she wrote, don't smoke and drink. For someone who is 7 to know this, yes, I would consider her as my teacher. And I'm grateful to that. So a teacher is not somebody that won Nobel Peace Prize or win some awards or #1 New York Times bestseller or have millions of views on YouTube. A teacher can be someone right in front of you, someone who is a child, a teenager, younger than your age. A janitor, a custodian can be our teacher. The status quo. If we think our status quo, our status is higher, and we expect somebody with a higher status quo to be our teacher, then I think the list of our teachers will be very small. But if we really open our eyes and see the Buddha nature in everyone, and see the teacher in others, when they do even a small act of kindness, or say something that just blew our mind away, because that is just filled with wisdom, that is our teacher right at that moment, then our list of teachers is very, very long, and we can learn a lot. And one time, one of my other niece, she was not happy with her sister, and her sister was showing her something, and her response was that, I know everything already. And I asked her, what is one thing that smart people never say? Do you know? And she said, I don't know. And I say that one thing a smart person never say is that I know everything.
Mm.
A smart person never says that, doesn't say that. Because someone who is intelligent, smart, is always open to learn and doesn't admit they know everything. Because she wants to be a smart person, but she said that already, so I cannot consider her as a smart person. Just to correct her perception on being smart. A leaf can be our teacher. A tree is our teacher. We are also grateful to our friends. I often consider the Sangha as my friends, who helped me a lot on the spiritual path. And the Sangha here is the multifold Sangha, the monastics, the lay friends. I'm grateful. We practice to be grateful to all. And I think on this one, we are also grateful to ourselves, because we ourselves are our own friend. We are with ourselves 24/7. So we are our own friend. And it's so wonderful to have friends that sit there and listen to us, to comfort us, and to be a friend to comfort others. And for somebody to think of us when they are happy and when they are not happy. As humans, we are social animals. We connect with other people. And of course, we choose our friends wisely. We know that the environment affects us. That's why perhaps in the past, on Thanksgiving Day, we would drink, we would eat meat, we party hard. And now, not because of for health reason or of our age, but it is because the compassion in us have grown, because the right thinking in us has decreased over time, that we chose not to have that lifestyle anymore. And we want to spend time with people who have the same aspiration that we have, that on Thanksgiving Day, we want to be in an environment where there's no drinking, no meat eating involved. It is because we want to heal and protect Mother Earth, to live our life in a more wholesome way. And we're not looking down at those who do things differently than we do on Thanksgiving Day. We just hope that, the contribution that we play in alleviating suffering in the world can be more each day. And we just hope that those who find happiness in seeking pleasures, drinking, eating a lot of meat, can soon realize this is not the path to true happiness. The fourth one is we are grateful to the minerals, plants, and animals. The trees, the animals out there, the rocks, the ocean. Nature plays such an important role for our own health and for the health of the ecosystem. And our teacher also say that he's very grateful to his disciples. That's the fifth gratitude. And it's a reminder for all of us to be grateful to our own children, if we have children and if we don't, and to be grateful to the children of our siblings or the children of other children, of our students, the people that we interact with, that help us hand in hand. There are many things that we are grateful for on this day. Grateful to be alive, to continue to fall in love with the practice of mindfulness, and to be kind to ourselves. Thanksgiving is only a means to help us, to remind us to be more grateful. But please don't just start on Thanksgiving Day and stop on Thanksgiving Day. But it is a practice that we do every day. Waking up in the morning, be grateful. One thing, just one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one before you go to sleep at night. Make a list. At least just 3 things that you are grateful for every day. And it can be different for each day. I'm grateful I have gray hair. I have to wait for many years to have gray hair, you know. See, if I want to have gray hair right now, I can't. I have to wait until I turn, 60. I'm grateful that I have 2 healthy feet to kiss the earth. And I'm grateful that my ancestors have transmitted to me kindness and compassion. That's why at this moment, I don't have a thought of harming others. And I'm grateful that today I received an email. Not from all these companies that advertise Black Friday sale. I don't know about your email box, but my email box has been filled with a lot of advertisement from companies saying Black Friday sale, 30% off. Once a year, 40% off. But be grateful to the people that on Thanksgiving Day, they still send us news to our inbox to read. If you sign up for newsletter, or that somebody sent you an email expressing their gratitude to you. And if you haven't sent a gratitude letter to someone yet, please do so today. I will end my sharing there, and I would like to ask Sister Universe a question. So for our friends who join us live on YouTube, thank you for joining us. I will end the live streaming here. Now the space is open